every episode of Rick and Morty Season 9 ranked. The season is out, and it's honestly one of the best seasons we've gotten in years, so let's rank it. Warning, I might have some pretty hot takes, so don't be too mean in the comments. Up first in the bottom position is going to be Jerbud. The plot with Morty and Snowball feels like shoehorned in fan service, but the plot with Jerry taking anxiety-eating worms is really good and saves the episode. Next, we have Rick Fu Hustle. Once again, the main plot isn't the greatest and is saved by the Jerry plot, but I don't mind the Kung Fu plot that much. It can be pretty funny, it just feels a little aimless. Then, I would say Rick's Days 7 Nights would be next. I do like the character of Ted a lot, and it does have some pretty strong emotional beats. I just feel like it's rushing along to get to the admittedly pretty strong ending. After that, we get A Ricker Runs Through It. This one starts kinda slow, but ultimately becomes a really fun episode after Rick's tech gets hacked. It's good. Now we're on to Mort Gully the Last Rick Forest, and I have to say, this is one of the most creative Rick and Morty episodes. The plot isn't the strongest, but it's just really cool, and that carries it. This is probably controversial, but I would put the finale, Field of Dreams, here. Of course I do like it, it just doesn't hit that hard for me, similarly to the Ted episode. I like MIT Rick a lot, and the ending is great. It's just not my favorite. Sorry. If you're wondering where these episodes would rank with the other episodes from Rick and Morty seasons, then I just released a video ranking every single Rick and Morty episode, so go check that out if you're curious. Let's get back to this list, though. Salute Your Morts is next, and although the A-plot drags in the middle, the B-plot of Beth, Jerry, and Rick getting high is just hilarious and carries the episode for me. Slightly above that, we have Requiem Mort A Dream. The sympathid is a really cool idea, and the ways in which it affects Morty and his relationship with Rick is really cool. There's also a really funny B-plot with Jerry, Summer, and a serial killer. The runner-up is Rickerhead. The war between Rick's head and his body is incredibly entertaining. The journey to get there is really fun, and the way in which it's resolved had me on the floor. This episode also contained the intro clip that I thought was fake. Oops. Last, but obviously not least, we have There's Something About Morty. Maybe I just love Evil Morty. Maybe I just love the incredibly cool fight sequences with really great animation and hilarious interactions between Evil Morty and Rick and their tech. Who knows? Though I do think Evil Morty is written slightly out of character, but it's still a great episode. Now to the thing where I make the video loop. And that's... Did it work?